Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So today guys, we are continuing with the red Fiesta. We pulled the windscreen yesterday. I'm gonna clean it all up just so that it's nice and tidy around the edges of the glass, ready to go back into the donor car. I've got the windscreen guy coming out today as well. He's gonna pull the donor car's windscreen and we're gonna fit that in the Fiesta. And yeah, do bits and pieces, clean the wheels while I wait for him as well, get them off and clean them up. So put some trims, bits and pieces back on it as well once he's done it. But yeah, it should be a real good push today. So let's get cracking with this first, clean that up, and then we'll move on. Let's do this. Right, okay, so that is not perfect, but it doesn't need to be perfect, I've got to be honest, because it's just going to sit inside on the actual car. It doesn't need to be, you know, I could really stick it in with some silicone, as long as it's just there for when it gets picked up eventually by the scrap breakers, because they're just going to take the whole car away from me. So this one just needs to be sat on the donor car in place, and that's it. So yeah, I think that's okay. I'm going to leave it as it is. I am going to pop this mirror off because they're quite handy to have. You never know. Nice to have a spare. So I'm going to pop that off. That doesn't need to go with the donor car. So yeah, going to leave it like that for the moment. The windscreen guy is coming out very soon to pull out the one from the donor car to put it in this one. But we've got a bit of time before that happens. So I thought what I'll do is take the car back on the ramp, take it in the air, take the wheels off, and give these a good clean on the inside and outside on this car. Because, yeah, I'm just sort of trying to find things to do now on this one. We've still got to do this door as well. This handle's come off, look. So we've still got to get this sorted out. We'll do that in a second. But I think let's get the wheels off whilst it's dry outside. Quite dry outside. Let's get these wheels off, get them cleaned, get them back on, and then that's one more thing done on this car. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's do this. Right, okay, so there we go, guys. All nice and clean. Really, really clean alloy wheels now, inside and outside, all the way around, all four wheels. It's just another step. It's just something else I had to do because of cleaning, getting it ready, I suppose. But yeah, the next thing we've got to do is we're going to wait for the guy to turn up to cut the windscreen out, the donor car. I'm going to try and video it. And then once he's cut it out, we're going to put it in this one. Again, I'm going to try and obviously video as much as I can and show, you know, us doing it. And then once the windscreen is in, then we can put the scuttle panel back in place and put all bits and pieces and do, yeah, whatever we can today. So let's wait for him to turn up. We'll cut that other one out and then we'll go from there. So bear with me, guys. See you in a bit. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, there we go. That is the windscreen fitted from the donor car. That donor car just keeps on giving. And as well, I'm looking at another car, another Fiesta, yeah, that's got a bit of side damage and it needs a new dash. And I'm thinking, shall I get it? And then that'll be more parts from the donor car we can use to fix another Fiesta, which will be amazing. Honestly, it won't cost me anything to repair it. All the parts would come from the donor car. It's crazy. It's worked out so well, that donor car. It's just that you've got to have it sitting around for a while whilst you're getting the parts off to use it for other cars. So that's the only trouble with it. But yeah, there we go. We have got the windscreen done. Didn't take him too long. We're going to put this one in the donor car just to set it in place, just to sit it there, you know, stop any sort of water. It doesn't matter, I suppose, any water does get in it, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So we've got a few bits and pieces to do. We still can carry on. Got some trims to put on, finishing off down the side trims, the scuttle panel, the wipers, the interior trims. So we can do a little bit more today on this. Let's keep going. Let's see how far we get. Yeah, let's crack on, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, let me explain what I'm doing. So basically, I've just stripped the whole inside of the door off, the lock mechanism, everything, just got it all off, got it all out, because the handle had popped from the outside. It just come out. You can't, the lock mechanism here that holds it in place, it just was not holding properly. It just wasn't sitting right. So I thought, you know what, let's just strip it all out. We've got a bit of an issue with the wiring, with the electrics anyway, so it just makes sense to sort of strip it out, start again, yeah, we'll find out what is going on. But the first thing I needed to do was to sort this out, which was that grub screw there. There's like a plate on the other side of it, and it has to sit inside the plastic piece there. It's a bit of a pig to try and to explain, but there's like a little groove that screw sits into, and that was coming out. So that's now back into place, and then that can now go back in, put the screws back in, and I'm hoping that's going to hold it. So, and that's where the handle clips onto that bit there. So the actual handle, and then when you pull the handle from the outside, it activates the lock like that with the handle. So that's how it works. So yeah, now it's a case of putting it all back together, building it all up, and then just see what it's like. We've still got, like I said, we've still got to get into why the electric's not working on the windows. I don't think it's going to be. We'll have to see. What happens. But yeah, let's just sort this lock out first. Get that handle in place. Get that right, and then we can move on and start rebuilding it and putting it all back together as it should. So yeah, let's now do the reverse. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, do you know what? I put all this back together, the lock, everything, the handle, it's all been put back on now, works exactly how it should work. That's all nice and secure. And I thought, you know what, let me just test to see. Started the engine, got some power to the door, started plugging in the controls for the mirrors and all bits and pieces like that. And everything seems to work, including the windows. So both windows now on both sides go up and down. So I don't know if maybe there was something to do like that was sticking the plug or something. I don't know, but yeah, it absolutely works now. So yeah, I'm gonna do one more check, and that is put the glass in, do it up using the 2 bolts here. You've got one there and one there. So I'll put the glass in and then check it again. If that's all good and it works, then I'm going to put the door card on and then completely finish this door off like that. But yeah, fantastic news. Great news, that is, because that was bugging me. That was, I couldn't work out why the windows weren't working. But it just shows you, if you just strip it down, just check it all over, put it all back together, and then if that don't work, then go to the fuses. But I didn't even go to the fuses in the end. Didn't even need to. Unbelievable, isn't it, sometimes? But yeah, that's all good. Great news. Right, I'll set you back up. Let's get this now back together, get the glass in, and then double check to make sure it's all good. But this car is actually turning out to be a great little Fiesta. And I had a lot of people message me when I first picked it up, break it, it's not worth it, break it. But now you can see it's starting to, yeah, it's all starting to come together now. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'm well happy with this. So let's keep going. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, let me show ya. So, apart from a clean, because the door card is filthy, it's all good now. Now, let me show ya. So they both work. And the mirrors as well, they work as well. So yeah, I am super happy with that now. It's all back together. I thought that I was going to really struggle with this. I thought it was going to be a fuse or a relay or something has blown, something's happened. But yeah, don't ask me. Honestly, don't ask how this was fixed, because truthfully, I don't know. That is the truth of it. I have no idea how that just worked. But it wasn't working. You know, I've showed you it weren't working. It just weren't getting power to it. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. Maybe there was something plugged in properly. Maybe it just needs time to reset. You have to lock it, unlock it. I don't know. I really don't know. But it works. That's the main thing. So yeah, another little step forward with this one. Definitely getting along with this one now, guys. All we're waiting for now is the parts back from the paint shop, the bonnet, the bumpers. And I should have actually sent this one as well. I should have done that with the other side, this side. He could have done both of them then. But doesn't matter, because he's still got to do this pillar up here all the way along, all the way to the back. He'll probably take it right back to about there. He'll blend it there, because that's where the smallest point is. So they always try and blend it at the smallest point, because then it don't look as bad up here. So, yeah, he'll blend it over here. So that'll all get painted right across once I've get everything back on at the car. Bumpers, bonnet. And, yeah, definitely getting here now. But I've run out of time. That's going to be the end of today's video. I'm not quite sure what we're doing tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I have got the parts here to do the Peugeot Boxer van that was supposed to come in today. He hasn't come in, and I can't get hold of him, so I don't know what's going on there. It don't matter. If it comes to it, they'll go back. It's nothing. There's no problem there, but I just don't know what's going on with him. Maybe, you know, he'll message me and say, yeah, I'm coming in tomorrow now. I don't know, but let's just see what happens. But for today, that's it. Again, loads done. Got the windscreen done. Got the door. That sort of side of it's all sorted now as well. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with the progress of this car, actually. This is going to actually turn out a really, really nice car, especially having, was it 64,000? Yeah, 64,000 miles on the clock with a full service history as well. And I've done the timing belt, the water pump, and I've serviced it myself as well, just to make sure, and stamped it up. So this was definitely worth saving. It was definitely worth saving. So there we go. Another one on its way to be completed. But for today, guys, that's it. Don't forget, drop me a comment if you've got anything to say. Give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate all the support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. See you soon.